some more like the green juice now. I'm gonna drink a green juice this morning. Life with me inside with that green juice. Why today, Father? Want a summer. Summer they keep the Satan them away. One summer day. One summer day keep the Satan away. One summer day keep the Satan away. One summer day keep Satan away. Yo, mommy, I want you to read Psalms 27 for me. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Why not say me have to get a magnifying glass for you, you know? Until sometimes I'm both nothing to. I'm 23, but I'm trying to get to 27. So, 27 is the one. 21, 22, 23. Okay. Sounds good.
And he said, all praises to the Most High.
I can't find the
As Grace said, much love and bless up from Los Angeles.
Bless. One love.
Louise said, bless and red top.
Yo, fine. Get the 27 with me. Me there now the Psalms. But me the Bible let me just get it still. Now, find it right there. 26. Yeah. The Lord is my light and salvation. Alright. Read that for me, please. Morning, people. Morning. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Almighty. See, if you wake up this morning and you could be able to see the light of day and you could be able to talk, give thanks. From the moment you have the breath of life, give thanks. Listen, people, you have to be thankful. And it's not hard to just wake up in the morning and to just think about a amount of people who died last night. Okay? That is not there, that you just see. So waking up this morning is a gift, and this gift is precious and it's life. And you have to give thanks. So Psalms 27. See? I really want to start with the Psalms 27 this morning, yeah? And the Psalms 27 is excellent to keep away the evil and give thanks. Yes, sir. Boss it.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life.
Stop. You hear what he said? You hear what he said? It didn't say the man, you know. It didn't say the woman, you know. It never said that. It never said the man or the woman and my money and my cola, my house, my car. It not say that, you know. It says the Lord, the Almighty. From the moment you make the Almighty to be your foundation, you're good. See? Read on. Start back. The Lord is my...
The Lord is the light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
You heard? So, if the Most High God, if the Creator, the universal Creator, has created you and tell you go forward, and people want to give you a hard time, they want to fight you, don't make that mash up. Because in reality, they can't break you. They're going to try to mash up what you are doing and sidetrack you, make it look like you're doing a bad thing. But you believe in your Creator, and that is your strength. Go on.
When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat of my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
Sure. Now guess what? There are many will come, you know. Many will come. They will use you and abuse you. They will take you for what you got. They won't even take your life. And the moment they can't get a thing, what they do? Then start say bad things about you. them start say you have a problem. They make the world look like you have a problem, but you was good at one time. You was good for them to use at one time. You was good for them to abuse you. And the moment them find out, no, the most I awaken, you know, they can't do it anymore. You have a problem. So again, believe in your creator. Believe in your creator. Believe in the Almighty, the highest king upon all physical man king. See what I tell you? Upon the kings of the earth Almighty, he will never forsake you. You just keep doing righteous deeds. Go on.
Through a host shall encamp against me. My heart shall not fear. Through war shall rise against me. In this I will be confident.
Yeah, so I don't care who want to see that about red, who want don't watch, who don't want listen, who don't want subscribe. You'll have that choice. But I will stick into what I'm doing. When y'all tell me, Red, I don't know why you doing this. Don't do workout. Don't no. I will do what I am employed to do. I was hired, created to do. I will do that because the rest of things you want me to do will fade away like a water vapor. The rest of things you want me to do, see? And I don't say I am not doing, I am doing, but I am more here to do this, to make people understand this. The workout, that's not a must, but it's part of me. But the most important thing is to know your creator and do as you were told. Be obedient, and you have to be wise. You can't make people come trick you with nonsense, make people bamboozle you. You cannot do it. You can't make people come get rich after you because you don't know God and you really wants to know about God, and them will use God to get rich. No. Read on.
One thing have I desired. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in its temple.
You hear what me want, people? You hear me want? Yeah, we need, we everybody that talk about they want this, they want the first thing I man want. It is this relationship, this worthiness, this approved by the Creator. You see that? Because this is the purpose, yeah? Is to worship the Creator in truth and right. See? Not to worship man and money and diamonds. Yeah, God is a rich man. Yeah. In one entire earth, all the diamonds and the rubies and the pearls. My Lord, own this. But the desire where one goes crazy, where one want to kill and one want to create sin and abomination for the wealth of the earth, then this one surely gonna die. You see, they definitely to the marks gonna be eradicated. So, you know, we are here and we just have to stand the path of the Most High and do the things, the commandments of the Most High, the will of the Most High. What is the will of the Most High? The will of the Most High is love. And I keep saying this is one of the greatest substance, not substance, but the greatest pattern that Most High could have given us to express inner spiritual energy, to have this ambition and this love within, to condition another, physically, spiritually, in all aspects. Make one feel good instead of breaking one inner self. See? So that is a blessing, that this was a gift unto the spiritual energy to go on and to live on that energy for eternity. Love. Read that.
For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock.
You see the people? When me say, when things are getting real rough and tough, yeah, man, and everybody arise against me, I flee. And where do I flee? Into the bosom of the Most High. Under the bosom, I go hide under the wings of the Most High. That is the best place to hide and to be safe, because they know it's like you going into hibernation. Is he there? Under condition. So you love what the teaching, the ways, the life, the truthness about the Creator, and you are getting enlightened to get enlightened, to get bright. Bright in every aspect, inner and outer. You see that? So of course. So I tell people, say, man will deceive you, you know, because man will tell you what man wants you to hear. Man will tell you about themselves and what they have done and what they could do. And when time come, man is feeble, weak, and can't do nothing. Can't have the power. You ever see a grown man get sick? A big strong man that could lift up 600 pounds? You ever seen him get sick? Oh God, he couldn't even lift up a cup. Sometimes he can't even lift up his foot to walk. Cannot move his hands to walk. He's so weak. So be mindful, people. Time is short. And the best thing I could say to you all is take refuge in the bosom, under the wings of the Most High, and you'll be safe. You'll be safe right there. You'll be excellent right there. You will be able to shine right there, glow right there. Okay, you will transform right there. Transform into what? Into pure energy, true spirit energy. See, it's like I keep telling you, people, this thing is beyond flesh, you know. This thing is more than flesh, you know. Because we see the desires of flesh and what flesh could do. Yea, though I am a man, even I myself fall short. I'm not better than the one, but I know it's a war between the spirit, the physical and the spiritual. I know that, and there are times where they will try to catch me, but it's not for them to hold me. You see that? If I just stay there and let them hold me, they will overpower me. I always got to take refuge in the bosom of my Creator. See, where I could get the ability and the brightness to able to penetrate the dark forces. Yeah, see through the light. So yes, so do the things of the Most High. You see there? Let's go.
And now, and now shall my head be lifted upon above my enemies around me. Therefore I will offer in his tabernacle sacrifice of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord.
All right. Now listen, people. You hear the word tabernacle, right? So we know a tabernacle is like, say, a place of worship for the Most High. But the Most High done break down the tabernacle long time until say thou hast thou not known thy body is a temple of thee. So your body becomes the tabernacle now of the Most High. So now when I say to take refuge in the bosom of the Most High instead of going the way of temptation, instead of going the way of the dark forces. Because you're weak right now. You're weak, so you have to humble yourself. You're weak, you have to find yourself. You're weak, you have to fall back. You're weak. You have to call the Most High. Because He is the Creator. You can't call man. Man will boost you to just allow you to go a little higher to fall to break your arm and your leg. So if you was about this height, maybe you was 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, and you was this, that's where you were. Where would you fall and break your foot? No, this person come and tell you, no, and convince you to go higher into sin and abomination. So you can drop. So definitely, you're not only going to break your foot. This is definitely a debt, you see? And a debt where you can't pay because it's a careless debt. So I'm saying take refuge and be mindful. Fall back unto the Most High. Hear the voice and the commandments of the Most High. And do not let people predict these things to you all, because these things are written in all of us upon our heart. The Most High has given us His word. And His word, it's within us. From the moment you look within, you're living your temple, it's another world, you know. That's why I tell you there are worlds within worlds. See, everything in the world, it's in you. The river, the sun, all this is in you. All the elements are. You're part of the elements, so all of the elements are in you. All right? So this is why I tell people, say, in this world there are many dimensions, in this world there are many other worlds, because why? Your body is a temple, is a tabernacle. And inside of this tabernacle is supposed to be all holy and righteous. right? All righteous. No. The moment, no, you allow the host them to come in. Those who's not supposed to be in there. And when I say those, not literally means people, but on a different level. Evil forces, evil energy, just like they have good energy, they have bad energy. So you allow this energy to penetrate your force shield, which is your temple, and coming, and now they are creating problems. They are going against all what the temple is supposed to stand for. Now the temple becomes a problem. There's problem within the temple, and then that's where you got to purge. But as long as you keep it in and you keep it in, and it becomes bother and worse and more entities, more evil forces, and you becomes darker and darker. After a while, you just accept the dark. That's how what you are seeing. So again, we have to take refuge under the bosom of the Most High, and we have to glorify the Most High, and we have to live according to the way the Most High says. So Psalms 27 is allowing you to know you have to analyze the Most High. It's a must. You have to glorify. See it? You have to glorify. Read that. It's almost done.
Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me.
Sure, because sometimes your enemies are greater than you. Sometimes your enemies are more powerful than you. Sometimes your enemies could cause you to do what you don't want to do just because you're afraid. So you gotta ask the Most High, hear your voice when you cry to strengthen you up to protect you and guide you. Because them there are evil forces, and them really chastise you without a cause. And they're out to take your life without a cause. And you alone can't fight them. They're mighty. You alone can't do it. And much less if you do it in the state of mind where you believe you're going to go one, they're going to mash you up. But when you proclaim the name of the Most High, and you allow the Most High, you take refuge under the bosom of the Most High, then you become pure and enlightened and wise. And the Most High, He blesses you that no one touches you. No one can touch you. No one can touch you. And even when they try to hurt you, they wonder, hey, what's going on? You see that? Why? A God. But we have to walk in the postures of the Most High. Means the postures of righteousness. We have to walk in that field. So them things they could implement in our life, and we could get stronger every day, and we doesn't have to worry about temptation, and we doesn't have to worry about people that is out there that's grabbing soul, that's grabbing minds. So we don't have to argue with nobody, because it has one. Most High has warned unto us, do not cast pearls unto swines. When you stay the debate with a non-believer, or you stay the debate with somebody that believes into another entity apart from the Most High, and then you find you and the person bickering. Now I noticed lately that's what's going on. It's this becoming, and it's again prophecy, because I told you all this whole thing is not about a race. So those of you all who think that the red is racist, I already know it's not about skin color. It's gonna be about religion. And I don't believe in religion, but religion is there, and religion is a kind of way corrupt to a sense, and people understand what I'm saying, because if they have, I said it before, if they have so many different denominations, but they all are proclaiming the same title. What is that title? They believe in God, they worship God. But because of their beliefs, they can't come together. Because of their beliefs, they can't come together, but they believe in the God. I believe in God, you believe in God, he believe in God, he believe in God. Okay? It's like their gods is all interpreted in a different form, different way. But that's the confusion. Because there is no way. I don't care if you speak Spanish, Chinese, German, Latin, whatever you speak. My God will cause a confusion between you and I. And we could speak two different tongues. But because you're under the ban of the Most High, there is no way they will have a confusion between you and I. They will have a quick understanding, overstanding, as a matter of fact. So I don't really see these people who are rising and proclaiming names of Yahweh, of Yahweh, and Yahweh, and Yah, and yet still they cannot get along. Let bygones to say, let bygones be bygones. If like I keep saying all the time, I'm one person who doesn't persecute nobody, because if you want to pray to the tree, I will not pray to the tree. I have always the life source on the tree. But if you want to stay on the level, praying to the tree, and you believe that tree is giving you powers, hey, that's on you. I don't know what type of sacrifice you did for that tree. And again, it's just a tree. If it's a normal tree, it gives no power. That would be just like a Christmas tree. It has no power. It's just a tree. But people lust for power and demonic power. Everything looked like it could talk. Everything looked like it have. I told her about Pharaoh. He believed in his golden calf, in his calf, for years. And when his son died, he took his son to that statue. And his son never moved. Never get up. Never, no. So now, again, you could see the power of the Most High. Because the Most High allowed Yeshua to raise Nazareth from the dead. But why Pharaoh, for he being a Pharaoh and so powerful and had all these magicians giving him all medicine and all type of stuff he wanted. He had a sorcerer or somebody to do this. But in the time under the judgment of the Most High, none of his magicians, none of his sorcerers, none of his fortune tellers couldn't break it down. They couldn't. They couldn't. And this is the same thing within this world. Everybody has something to say. Everybody figure they know God. Everybody figure, yo, this is this, this is that. And when you look straight up in their faces, you could see they're hypocrites. Listen to them. If you got knowledge, you don't see nothing to do, you just walk around to have a dispute with the next person because you figure you know God more than that person. God spoke to you one time in your life, maybe before you didn't have the connection with the Most High, right? Some way, somehow, you pop that collar. Under grace, you got a relationship. You get to know. But if you really, really know my Creator, then a lot of things about you would start changing. Now, nobody said overnight, but practice make perfect, and you would change. So how could you have a relationship with God, but you ain't trying to change nothing? And there's some people who are false pretenders because they don't let people see they do anything. They are just there to chastise people. But when the light goes off and the place gets dark, evil comes out, it prevails. And if you would catch them doing their evil, then they would do two things: either commit suicide or try to run, or still in denial, or try to pay the way out. So God is real. Because the real person who knows the Creator never changed nothing of the Creator. From the time I've been speaking, or I've spoke about my Creator, I've never said nothing about where I did. My Lord make all things happen. Any person that tell you, pastor, priest, whatever, say they are a person who's dealing with the Most High God and they are healing people, they can't say they're healing people in their name. This is not your power. All the good that we do, we don't take no titles to these. You do, because your hands are clean, your heart is pure. You do because you are a worker, an employer on righteousness. And your Lord says to heal in his name, you're going to go over there and you're going to heal sincerely, truly. You're not going to call no demon name. You're not going to call no other name. Sometimes you're not even going to talk unless if you're dealing with a very bad entity that you really have to announce the name of the Most High in his ear. Where you got to scream it out, where you got to bring it out. Maybe you got to lay your hands on him. And I believe that, but if you're going to do that, you don't do that. I hear pastors are talking about, I am healing people. I hear most people say, oh, Pastor Jones is a very good pastor. He has healed such and such person, and he has healed. Pastor Jones didn't heal nobody unless Pastor Jones borrowed his power from Satan. Because Pastor Jones will tell you, no, don't go tell people I'm healing people. It's not me. It's he that is greater within me who's doing this. You don't take titles of that because you don't. But from the time you start taking titles of that, you become the whole man because you're going around saying you're healing people. You can attempt to go to someone and attempt to say, well, listen, allow me in the name of God to fix this for you. Allow me to address this for you in the power that's invested in me by the Creator. And you go over there, hey man, I'll fix your foot for you. I will fix your foot. How are you fixing this foot? Eh? So all what we do, we never say we do. We like to take too much of a glorification. Most High. It's the Obia man that like to say, come pay me, I will do that for you. And it's not even he doing it. But he says he's doing it. So he's a liar too. Because he ain't doing nothing. He's calling some whatever to get whatever knowledge he need to deal with what he got to deal with. That's not his power. But he say he's doing that. He's going to hell. And my Lord is very strict. He's not a God of confusion because I think it was Moses when he bring these people, lead them out of the house of Pharaoh, and he brought them into the desert. And when they reached in the desert, a lot of them started bickering and saying, well, he bring us over here to die. We're going to die here. And everybody started saying all what they have to say, and everybody bickering. Oh, we're going to die of thirst, and this and that, no faith. That's the worst thing, to work with people and they have no faith. No faith. No faith at all. But Moses did something wrong. What did Moses say? He said he used take his staff and said, should I have, you all have not seen what something about it's he doing this work, in other words. It's like when he strike that wall, he's saying it's not him. It's the Most High gives him that authority to strike that. And this is one of the reasons Moses didn't even enter the promised land. He saw it, but he didn't enter because Most High, my Lord say he's a jealous God. People say, like, what kind of God is jealous? Because in the terms of we giving other things the title of my Lord. We give everything titles, great titles, and we does not remember our Creator. He is the greatest of all, and he is worthy to receive all the titles. Okay? You give man titles. We don't finish this here. Praise the Lord. Don't forget to go ahead and smash the like button today. This is Psalms 27. And one of the benefits, again, is to keep the evildoers away and to hear the voice of your Creator. Okay? And I know people say, well, oh, Red, I don't believe in the Bible because men write the Bible. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yes, but let me tell you something. Listen to me. Listen to me. Good. I told you all before. This is a Holy Bible. Actually, it's called the book of the Angel. The Angel book. The book of Angel. Holy. Bible, same thing. Holy Bible. Angel, Holy Bible. The only difference between this here Bible here, and I like to stick to the 1611 King James that was translated. It's the nearest thing that we have to all the other Bibles that are dropping right now. I will keep the 1611 King James version. It is a version of a translation. But as you go into this Bible, into the Bible I just got here, this Bible has Hebrew. I'm trying to get the little Hebrew. Don't know much about it. Used to earlier, but I forgot the pronunciation. So this Bible here is in Hebrew, English, and I think Latin. So these people that figure that they could able to manipulate the word of God by taking and putting, my Lord did already tells me that they would do that. They would take out and put it. Be mindful, and there's a judgment unto that. One thing I know, I was a child one time, and that same Bible been around. And there's things that I have picked up out of this Bible that I have seen us becomes a man come to prophecy, come to pass. Now, they might have a lot of things in there that's not too right. And like I said, man has temper with the Bible for his own cause and for his own ability, even to enslave man. But if you ask your Creator, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding, that is why it was said not to read it like a novel, but take a little there and a little there, bring them together. And Malcolm X came and said the same thing. He said, read between the lines of the black and the white. The letters that's in there in black. Each space, take time. Go in between the black and the white and see the true essence of the whole, how they look, how it comes. Look at how black on white works. It's like the white becomes the reflection of the black, because when the black is on the white, you see the black better. The black is brighter because it's something with the white. Being the black letters is on the white, so it's like they use billboards and all that, and it catch your eyes. It enhances the sight. So they know a lot of things that we don't really take serious has a lot of meaning behind it. How they call hieroglyphics, stuff like that, serious. So Psalms 27, I'm saying the Bible is official. When you understand the different verses and how would you go through and back and forward and front and back to get the exact things how Yeshua spoke in parables. It was the reason why Yeshua spoke in parables, because the parables are still true. It sounds like parables. That's why a lot of people don't understand what it's saying. Like, example, there are a lot of people that I know, and people do not get mad with me. I'm not fighting against nobody when I say that. But there are certain ways and certain feast days and certain holidays that we that believe in Yah, we follow these ways. And there's a scripture, I think is Amos. I think it's Amos 2:3, one of them says, come out of them, my people, come out of their ways. And a lot of us hold the ways that is not our ways. We adopt these ways and we cleave onto these ways. And these ways going to be our downfall, because these ways ain't got nothing to do with us. These ways is not our ways, but we adopt them. And we are very like We are very fond of these ways. So we love these principles, and even becomes worse than those who have brought these type of principles. We bypass them, surpass them with that same barbaric attitude. So there's always where the Most High is giving you the parables and telling you, okay, above all people, there are many places where the Most High God is describing his people as a special people. He's telling you, above all people in Deuteronomy again, above all people that's upon the face of the earth. It's not because you was more in numbers, neither less in numbers, but because of what? The blessings of our forefathers, Most High chooses. Now people will say, why God choose this ugly people? That's what everybody calls ugly people, savage people, dark people. Because our forefathers, who was our forefathers? Now we have a look at, we have Isaac, we have Jacob, we have all, okay? And a lot of people has take these people, give them their names because the name was not the names that we like I said, the names are Hebrew names. So they have take these people, which is our people, and whitewash them and taking their principles and adopting their ways, which is our ways, and we adopt their ways, you know. And it's a vice versa exchange. It's like we got robbed for our wealth, our inheritance, our culture, and even our ways, and we so blind we're not seeing it. And when you start talking about it, people get offended real fast because then they say, "Oh, why don't you?" It's 400 years ago, but we're not talking about 400 years ago. We're not talking 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. We talking about the fact of the divine vine, of the righteous vine. Okay, the original people, the people of the Most High. These people that God made an oath to. These Hebrew Israelites that God made an oath to. Now, God made an oath to all of the whole of the nations. That's all of the nations are blessed. All of them are blessed. All of the nations upon the face of the earth is blessed. But why they don't accept their blessings? Because of grief. They greedy, they red eye, they envious, they wicked. That's why God said the nations of the earth, I shall destroy them. Because what they're doing, pure confusion. So there's a divine heritage upon God's people, which is of the righteous blood, the righteous vine. Okay? That blood goes to Yeshua, Musa, all the people comes off that same vine right here. And they're trying to stop it. So he's sleeping, he's good. So they want to change that. So of course, Musa is angry with us because he has told us many times. He has shown us many times how to protect ourselves, what to do and what not to do, how to live, you know, and not to be like other people. And when I said like other people say, well, what you mean? Well, your ways, your attitude, your lifestyle, it's not of God. So when I say that, people say, well, what God Red talking about? Is Red racist? No. I'm saying there are some people in this world that does not care about respect. It does not care about the aura. They does not care about, you know, spiritual intellect. These people, when you look at the things that they do, they're very destructive because you could see the destructive upon themselves, what they do to themselves, the madness what they do to themselves. So you know they possess and they're not normal. Now, I'm not here to judge nobody. Like I said, if you want to destroy yourself, go ahead and do that. You want to cut the arm off, go ahead and do that. You want to break a finger off, go ahead and do that. What you want to paint your eyes? That's your eye. I'm not the one 4 years, 3 years from now gonna have a ink problem within my eye, with the doctor gotta gouge out my eye out of my head because it's gonna spoil the other eye. So anything that a person is willingly wants to do with their life, they have that right. Okay? If I have a friend, my friend want to drink poison. My friend know poison is no good. And I know poison is no good. I'm trying to stop him from morning. Don't drink poison. You think he wants to drink poison? That's an act. Because if my friend really want to drink poison and kill himself, he would not try to drink it when I'm here. He wouldn't try to drink it when I'm there. So there are people who try to send energy to you to observe the energy. It's like a magnet field. So, okay. I was watching a movie one time. I think it's Eddie Murphy or somebody. This guy wanted to commit suicide. He came on the building top and he get the whole of LAPD. Okay? And they surround this man. Helicopters are flying all around. And this man is just causing a whole city jam. He's on top of one of the tallest buildings in LA. And he's threatening, okay, to jump. That going on for hours. And I think it was Eddie Murphy, one of them. Just came out from nowhere after many hours. It just popped up from nowhere. He said, oh, okay. He wants to jump. How long you been up here? I just said, this is 6 hours. And then said, Eddie Murphy go up there. I'm not too sure this is Eddie Murphy. I just one of the actors went up there, and when the man see him coming, the man said, don't come. I will jump. And, and I think the guy told him, shut the whatever up. You're a liar. You're a deceiver, man. You're lying on your life. You don't want to jump. You want attention. He said, what is it? Nobody never loved you? Huh? What's going on with you, man? Huh? And now that you say you want to jump. If I was you, I would bend down there. You're wasting time. This is all the hooks that man started crying. The guy that wanted to commit suicide, he break down in tears until the guy just grabbed him and brought him in. He didn't want to kill himself. He just felt rejected. He felt rejected, and the only way he figured that he could have get that attention is to say now he's ready to destroy his life. I guarantee you, if somebody had to take a loaded pistol and put it beside his head, you would see he probably would defecate himself and say he's not ready to die. People ask for things that they're not ready for. Okay? A person would say, well, I don't give up. I don't care, whatever. Let them get shot and end up in the ICU, and they have a put bag, and they're in a chair, and in an instant, when they're in there, come back and ask them the same question. And some of them will not even have the guts to answer you. So God is all merciful. And he sits down, like I said, upon the righteous throne, and he watches. The earth is the footstool of the Most High. Okay? The earth is the footstool of the Most High. And the earth is already judged itself. It's just unfolding. But at the meantime that is happening, my Lord has leave certain passages for his loved ones, beloved people. He has leave certain passages for his loved ones. Those prodigal children, those prodigal sons, those prodigal daughters, those prodigal fathers, those prodigal mothers who can always stray away from the righteous path, from the path of eternity. You know, there's a chance for you. There's a chance for me. There's a chance for anybody. As long as you got to create that bound and make that oath with your creator. You can't make it with me. You can't make it with the priest. You can't make it, no, with nobody else. But you could only make it with the creator. And that's the only person. I mean, you could turn to another solution, which is Iblis. But I'll tell you, it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be something that you're going to enjoy. You might enjoy the fast life until you crash. And within the time you crash, you will suffer. Because a lot of people that do evil, they don't just die. They be suffering. I mean, a whole lot of suffering. Especially if you're doing wickedness. Doing a whole bunch of abomination. Oh yes, well, yeah. You gonna suffer. You gotta remember everybody that you double crossed, that you did whatever. Oh yeah, You're not just gonna go so. You're gonna get a flashback, baby. You're gonna get a flashback to let you know what you sow, what you rip, and now it's your time and the ripping is going on you now. So of course you're gonna get a flashback that's gonna allow you to know all the people in your life and in their life that you has done evil to. So be mindful what you do. Did we finish that psalm?
Almost.
Alright, let's finish the psalm, people. Yeah, and I'll take some questions. Drink some green juice. Natural, vital, green juice. Not juice, but sea mass. We don't make juice. Sorry, excuse. Sugar and water make juice. We tell them move up with the sugar and water thing. No water, no sugar, but naturalism. Hey people, go check my new thing, Island Man. Tell me what y'all think. I put it on the Instagram and on the TikTok. So go check it out. See, I try something. I know I didn't take time to fix it. I just go and go and put it out. But it's nice same way. Let's go with Psalms 27. Let's get done it with it.
Yeah. Thou said it
No louder.
when thou said, seek thy name, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, I will seek.
Okay? You hear this? When thou says seek thy name, thy heart says what? Thy face.
Yeah.
I
When
shall.
thou said, seek my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, I will seek.
You hear this? So that is the thing. I don't care what nobody want to say. I get up in the morning, I have to say amen. I come in my house, I have to say thank you, Lord.
That's right.
Whatever position, whatever going on with me, good or bad, thank you, Lord, Father. I never say why me. A lot of people, that is one of the key questions. Anytime something going bad in someone's life, hear the jinx where they coming with. But why me? So you telling me you would have rather it to go on your neighbor. You'd have rather it to your cousin, your uncle, somebody else. You don't want to get no pain, no sorrow. You just want to be here to laugh at people. So that is a thing. Whenever you are going through an issue, a problem, or there's a disaster, death, or whatever the case may be, do not ask the Most High God why you, but just say praise the Lord. Embrace whatever it is, because the Most High is the life giver, life bearer, and life taker. See? And you can sit down there and question the ability. People live them life, and no one, you come in this world one day, and the same way you come in, you got to go one day. You just never know what day that you are going. No one knows when they're gonna live, when they're gonna depart. No one knows when they're gonna die. No one knows when they're gonna not what drop asleep deep and can't get up no more physical. See, no one knows that. So every day you see a day, you have to give thanks and say, thank you, Creator, for allowing me to see this year. Because I could have been a dead man today. So much things could have happened to me. You know how much things happen to people every day? People get kidnapped, people get murdered, people get all kind of things, man. All kind of things happen to people. Some people life just go bad, they lose their mother today, tomorrow they lose their father. Look at that, 2 weeks from now they lose a son. 4 months from now they lose another son. A year from now they lose a daughter. It just keep going and going and going and going. It never done. You say, why God? Why me, Lord? Why me? No. It's just to analyze you. What you have done in your past. Or what you are thinking in the present time. What negative that you are working with. Eh? What is it that you are indulging? There are a lot of people indulging a lot of stuff. I'm gonna show you an example. You know, they have people, right? I'm gonna show you evil people. I'm gonna tell you those that is working deceitfully. Their job is to create contention. My Lord tells me that, and I know it. The people that is here that creating problems, they like to chat them out. They love he say, she say. They love gossip. They love crowd. They love excitement. Well, it's not excitement, it's called kill-citement. Huh? Because when the excitement starts, it's fight and war. So it's kill-citement. They love that. So they love laba laba. Okay? They are very deceitful with their tongues. They try to create everybody to smell a poop. If they smell a poop, they want everybody to smell a poop. So they will go around and start talking about people to cause other people to rise against people. Now I'll tell you this: the ungodly people, they are like the shaft where the shaft dusty wind. Why? Because guess what? You know they have no value. Because man or woman, if you into your house and somebody, a neighbor, a friend, come and run to your house and instantly, let's say that person is not even like a dear friend to you. That person is just somebody that you know. You know them in the community or you have seen them. You talk to them, but not you and them is not what they call it, water and sugar. Okay? To get sweet. So that's why I tell you I don't like sugar. Cause when anything get too sweet, it create a problem, cavity, give you pressure, diabetic, all kind of thing. Too much sugar. So watch the people that like to lavish and figure they gossiping and coming around you to bring sugar. Because when you taste it, you love it and you want to hear more sugar gossip. So this person is not really your friend though, but all of a sudden you find out this person, all of a sudden they are coming towards you with a speed to shack up with you. Now they come to your house, they into your house, they start to tell you about what? Maybe about your neighbor that lives downstairs, maybe about whoever. And you find out they're always up there. Anytime they come, they have something to say about that particular person. All of a sudden, trying to get into your head, trying to get into your head for you to start acting up. You know, guys? As a man, I like to talk things because my lad, this is why I'm glad I have my platform. Because I know how people flow. Okay? I know how people flow. Evil people. So they will go and they will do this. So they can talk to the neighbor and convince the neighbor to make noise at 2 o'clock in the morning. Make noise at 1 o'clock. Wake up your children and make them jump. Ride the bicycle. Kick the ball. Yeah, they will do that because they are so easy to get tempted. They doesn't have their own ability to say, you know what kind of nonsense is this you're telling me? Then go right. They are so open to do evil. These are the lieutenants and the generals and the admirals of evil forces. Yeah, because no person as a grown man. I have my sons, I have my children, they are grown too. Some of them in the teenager and some of them grown. But I will always love all of them. Say one of my sons called me and said, Dad, come, I have a problem right here now. I said, what it is? Dad, I have a fight and so, not because you're my son, that you're calling me, because your children sometimes could have the same type of attitude, the same demon attitude, make you lose your life or get you into problems. So, as a man where I'm on, always put it on the scale and let it weigh itself. I always put it on the scale. I deal with facts and overstanding. Not because you're my son and you get into a problem that I must run over there and kill everybody for you because I don't know what you did. See, I need to know what went down. This is why I tell my children, when you go somewhere, you got to tell me where you are going. I need to know from you moving from point A to point B. Wherever you are going, I need to know. Don't believe that when you go over there and you just go over there, that you're good, because if something happened to you, I cannot tell. Say you're going to play basketball, but from basketball you end up reaching Manhattan. You never told me you was going to Manhattan, but you went to Manhattan. Now you reached Manhattan, you end up living in Manhattan, you went to Long Island. But something happened to you in Long Island. Right? Now I know you just told me you was going to play basketball, but now you reach in Manhattan, and from Manhattan you reach to Long Island and something happened to you in Long Island. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to be able to relate to you? So it's the same thing with God and us. God wants us, the Most High wants us to connect on the righteousness so He knows our hearts. And we will be of people of righteousness. And it's the same thing with our children. We want our children to be obedient. God wants us to be obedient. Listen to this, the same particular thing. Most High wants us to be obedient. We want our children to be obedient. Okay? We want to give commandments to our children. what could he do and what could he not do. God gave us commandments and tell us what could we do and what could we not do. A lot of us break these commandments. Our children break our commandments. Same thing with your wife. The Most High is the man in the home. Most High told us. He said it. I am connected to the man. Now the woman will say, what, Red? What, God not connected to the women? Yes, God is connected to you, to the woman, but God is connected to the woman through the man. That's only if the woman has a husband, has a man. If a woman doesn't have a man, then she will represent herself. She will pray. Most I will hear a voice, but if she has a man living in the house, she has a man. That's the connection. If the man has a connection with God, then he's the divine. That's why they say divine. This is why when the police come to the house or whatever, they get the mail out. They always get the mail out. They head divine. If they get the mail out of the home, then guess what? There's no control. No control. Because he's the divine. The man's supposed to worship God in truth and in likeness. Okay? And so when the man does that, God blesses him and his household in the vine of righteousness. Now, when he listens to the Most High, his wife listens to him. And the children listen to the wife. Because he tells the wife, and the wife tells the children. God tells him, he tells the wife tells the children. You see how it goes? You see how it goes? But when there's a misconnection with the man, doesn't have a connection with God now, the man is only acting on demonic attitude, demonic energy. So the man is not right. So if the man is not right, how could he be divine? How could he be the stronghold, the main foundation for his home? If he's weak, he will be like leaning. That's where you find that the child sometimes want to take over the home, because even the woman herself, she's weak too. Because the man is weak, cause the woman to get weak. The woman get weak, cause the children to get weak. Now it's vice versa. The woman holds order within the divine. Remember, she is life too, you know. She brings forth life. Why? She didn't bring first life. She bring forth life. I brought first life. Man brought first life because of the sperm. I told you the sperm is not dead. And excuse me, I'm not talking about no sexual things, so do not vlog myself and say the subject. Y'all are educated, y'all are wise, y'all know what I'm saying. The man, when he meets the woman, he does not give her a dead stock. I mean, he does not, when he lays with her, and what comes out of him, it's not dead, it's very alive. It's so much of them, they're very alive. Okay? So the concept with the man has the ability to bring first child, or I will not, first children's, because there's a whole lot of them. Okay? Okay? And then that's life in there. He takes life out of him and put it within her. Same thing with God. In the Garden of Eden, did not they say that Most High took a rib of Adam and put it into her? I guess women have more ribs than men. Women have more ribs than men. It's the reason why they have more ribs, isn't it? It's the reason why the woman have more ribs than a man. Okay, because that's the only place we ain't that a form of God is creating. Take the man, one of the man rib, to give it to the woman. And remember when I told you Tom, it's a whole lot of other things going on. But we won't talk about it a different time, so we're sticking on that. So again, women like to say this is my child. God didn't say that. This is why this is a curse. You say to the man, this is my child. This is a curse you put on that child. You deny that child the rights of being of the vine, because that's the child of the father, and that's the children of the father, and that's the child of the mother. You see what it is? Because remember, the father, he could have triplets. He could have 4. He could have 3. Okay? So a whole lot came out. Children. Eggs. So you see, we say we a man, we still have that feminine side because we release eggs. We release our eggs. People will not call it eggs. They will want to call it, say, oh, whatever, but it's eggs. Life. That is the first life. That the transformation from the 7 chakras, from the pineal gland to the 7 chakras, going down to the spine, coming out all the way into the grind area, out of the private. Okay, out of the sausage. Okay, and into the woman, the transformation begins right there. The next attachment to rebirth. Okay, to be birthed, because I brought life. Life came in. Now it's to be into the womb to cook. It's a tomb. It's a womb. It's incubating in there. It's a different. It's end up into the place of transformation. Me was just spirit. So that's why they say the more a man keeps his ability, he gets stronger, because there's a whole lot of energy within that man. But when he goes to make the to make the transformation from spirit to go into womb, that's where he's gonna create. He going into womb, and the womb gonna rebirth to make child. Because the woman always said, this is my child. Listen to yourselves. Y'all gonna hear it. Mother say all the time, this is my child, man. I don't care what you say, this is my child. They have to say, this is our child. Or this is you and I child, because it starts from the man. But the woman said, because she has the womb, she says, this is my child. God doesn't say that. God, the Most High, didn't say that. And Most High never called us his child. He said, Adam. And he has many firstborn, my firstborn, in the flesh. Firstborn in the flesh. Because God created the body for them. Look how things is. In the physical world, man brings the life, which is the Christ, the sperm, to bring into the woman. It goes to the ovary into the womb. So already started, this is over. Now, next level, process womb. To becomes her child. But remember, it's the man's children. Or the man's soul energy. That's what he used, his soul energy of the Christ, the pineal gland, the sperm. That is life. Anything that contains life is like Christ. Because Christ is life. Your shower is life. He deals with life. Pure. And God has given man the ability to fulfill into the earth with the power of fulfillment. With that, there's another name for spirit. Semen. Semen. With that semen.
Ejaculation.
Okay? So, it's very important that we notice that your shower, those people that saying your shower is God, that's another thing we'll have to talk about. Your shower is your shower, and God is God. And your shower and God becomes one because of the condition. It's the conditioning upon the things that your shower will do, that it is of righteousness, and your shower will never do nothing on his own. And that is for all the people that follow Yah, Yah, or the Most High, many names, it's the same thing. You will live by rules and regulations, and the rules and regulations is of righteousness. You cannot say you want to live that life and still live the evil life. It cannot work. It cannot work. You can't want to run to the strip club, no. Now, people say, well, I know a lot of people who say, well, I'm a Christian and I party. I goes out. Are you? Are you? Because I see what you're saying to me. Yes. You're like them, but they are not like Christ. They are not like your shower. They use the name, but they're not like your shower, because you still see what they do. They party every day. They got a brand new turtle. They go outside, their backs out, their breasts out, their butts out. But you're supposed to be a person who is aware. And because the Most High has allowed you to be aware of sin. So why are you not covering sin? Why are you not covering yourself? Why are you still allowing yourself to create more sin? If you say you're a Christian and you're willing to be like your shower, you're willing to walk like Christ, you're willing to walk in the righteous path, why are you still doing what you're doing? Even your shower tell you, do not take their ways. Do not be like them. Do not go where they go. Don't drink what they drink. Don't worship what they worship. And you do everything that they do. And you still sit there and you say you're a Christian. But again, I'm not here to beat you. I'm just letting you know, if even Rastaman, if a Rastaman see another Rastaman, and that Rastaman is not living under the concept of Rasta principle, you think that original Rastaman are living under the concept of Selassie and the ways of the Most High, and see this other Rastaman here don't want to bathe, he wants to go around steal, he wants to rape and do all of that. You think this Rastaman will tolerate this Rastaman doing this? This Rastaman knows that's not the way. This Rastaman knows this man is an imitation. He is a joke. He is a problem that coming to imitate and cause people to get confused, of course. And that's what's going on in the world. So we have people who say they're Christians, that are real Christians, and there are people who say they're Christians who are not Christians, but they're imitations of Christians, trying to imitate them to take them down. So of course they're good Christian people. They're good Christian people that will not do certain things. There are good Christian people that will not go to a tattoo parlor. There are a lot of good Christian people that will not go and get body piercing all over themselves. There's a lot of Christian people that will not go to a party with themselves half naked. There's a lot of Christian people would uphold themselves because of the dignity and the pride and the relationship that they have with the Most High. They run away from sin, so they don't want to create sin. They will not go to a club and try to whine with 20 men. Oh, 20 men wind up and then they're all on the floor, legs all open. They're not going to do that. A person that is on the righteous path will not do a whole lot of things because they get to overstand. They're under adolescence. Most High is showing them, and they're growing every day. So they're fighting against sin. They don't want to involve in sin. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes. If a person come around me smoking cigarette, it troubles me because I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink alcohol. So if somebody come around me and they talk to me, as a matter of fact, I had a dream about something like that. If a person come to me and they're drinking alcohol and their breath stink, I couldn't stand up there and let they talk into my face because number one, I could smell the alcohol in their mouth and I don't drink alcohol, and to me that is like disgusting. So as time go by, and it's not like I never drink alcohol, but I'm simply saying, at one time the amount of alcohol I used to consume and the amount of things that I would do that it was not of my creator. So now when I see other people doing it, I cannot judge them, but from my experience, I could only come and pull them aside and tell them, hey, bro, da. And I'm not going to tell that all the time. I'm going to tell you because you're a grown person. I'm going to tell you once or twice or whatever, but then when I see if you're not taking heed on what I'm saying to you, you're not into what I'm saying to you, then I'll leave you alone. I don't cast pearls on the swine. So it's the same thing with the Most High God. It's the same understanding. See, God does not rush people. He does not force himself on people or his belief. It's an open, a choice. You could choose what you want. And you choose your life. And that's why I tell people, I will not waste my time. If you have chosen your life, and I know you can't say you never heard about God. You can't say you never heard about um repentance. And if you make an excuse to live the life that you want to live, and I'm gonna kill myself to try to pull you out of that, you're gonna draw me down into that life. So that's why it said, two shall be in the garden, one shall be taken, the other one shall be left. Because it's come to a time when certain people doing certain evil stuff, you don't have to worry about them. You gotta worry about you. So you gotta see that you are always secure. And that's not selfish, that's being wise, because that person can make you lose your life. You understand? You always. So in the society that we live in, you could see the exorcism of the the negative thoughts, because they don't want people to talk about God. They don't want people to say nothing of righteousness. They will say, oh, no, and they make it where people don't want to hear that. And that's what people say. Man, Red, I don't want to hear that, but I don't care what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear. Because you see, you're not going to drag me down behind you, because maybe one time you used to listen and you used to hear, and then they grab your mind, so now you don't want to hear that no more. You're on a different path. And this is what the world trying to do, trying to influence everybody to turn against God. Stop people from praying, stop your belief, stop you from reading your Bible, stop you from worshiping, stop you from mentioning the name of God. And yeah, that's one of the biggest things. They want to eliminate, they take it out from the schools. Why would you not want a child to pray? But then they say there are different people that goes to the school. Okay, if you have Muslims, you have Hindus, you have Christians, you got Buddhists going to the school. What you do is, in the auditorium, it's big enough for the people that's from that thing to do the stuff, small groups. You could do that. You have time for basketball and a whole lot of other stuff that children just sitting there, wasting time. They could do that. They could get a chance to share their faith. Yeah, everybody don't have to say if a person is Buddhist, one is in Hindu, one is, well, I understand that, but you don't stop the people in faith for them not to pray anymore. So the children, the shaitan take over the school. Now they just want to kill, stab, fight. That's only what they want to do, because there's no guidance. Evil is running the school, so the children becomes evil and doing evil things. If the people that was believing in God was in the school, and the people pray, and at least they would have a little guide, a little protection to pass through the day, because we know evil is strong. But now you eliminate the prayers from the school. Nobody can pray anymore. So all the things I'm telling you, there is a perfect example for you to see the forces of Lucifer, what they do to create problems in our community. This is an hour. Okay, we're going to do an hour thing today. What the questions? Give me the questions.
T wants to go. What about protecting yourself?
Protecting, what kind of protection you talking about when you say protecting yourself?
You just said, what about protecting yourself?
Yeah, there are many ways you could protect yourself. You could protect yourself with a little self-defense. You could protect yourself. People, a lot of people, when they say, I don't know if you're talking about protecting yourself spiritually, the only protection that you need to be a strong believer. You need to have faith. you need to exercise the will and the power of the Most High God. You need to share love and help those that is in need. If you could help them and you got something to help them. That's obtaining power. That's obtaining protection. You know, or what other protection that you need? Because apart from the protection of God, because there's a lot of people that have protections. They have seals, they got beads, they got all type of stuff. But when you really check it out, man, that's like I'm gonna make a man make a statue for me, or the man makes statues and he puts all praise behind the statue, and all of a sudden that man has convinced people that the prayer that he puts behind the statue makes the statue special, powerful. And people, my mom used to say something when I was a young boy. She said, believe. Believe could kill and believe could heal. You ever see somebody say they have a headache? I got a headache. And you tell them, well, you see this guy over here? This guy's from India, or this guy's from Africa, or this guy's from China, this guy's from Jamaica, this guy's from Trinidad, wherever the guy from. And he said, this guy has healed 2,000 people with headaches. Got this thing where he do with his hands, you know, he rub his hands. I make his hand obtain heat. And then he rests it on your ears. But before you do all of that, he have a short couple seconds, tells you, listen, remove all doubt of your head, out of your head. Remove all doubt. Breathe. Exhale and inhale. Calm down. Listen to me. Take out all doubt out of your ears, out of your head. Which edge is it in? This edge. He said, listen, have faith in what I'm doing here. Have great faith in, and it will work. And I'll tell you this, if you believe that this man already healed in India or China or Jamaica, 3,000 people, that's what he told you and you heard that. When that man come to you already, your inner mind already accept the healing process. Because you believe in this man instantly that what he's going to do for you right there, it's going to work. Okay? So as soon as that man comes, just by hand, he has healed 2,000 people that has the same problem.
Oh, he made another comment. He said, say your blessed of red, all blessings to the Most High. My neighbor makes enough noise, wake me out my sleep and things. Then they follow me around the room to room, and they live upstairs. But I hear you on. He said, like, I hear you 100.
I go through the same thing. That's why I make this comment that I made earlier on. Brother, let me tell you about wicked people. That's why I keep saying, brother, if you will live in this world and your life would just be easy, then you would know that you have not passed through no tests and no obstacles. Obstacles, these have to happen. I go through the same problem here. Same problem. There's a lot of people in this world that's just, their time, they ain't got nothing to do with their time. The time they has pressed the time for the evil forces. There are people, I have a neighbor, one time she threw a party and people would pay to come in. When you try to come into the building, there's a line from outside to come into our place. Music, all doors slam, all kind of thing. People pissing in the lobby, all kind of stuff. I live here, I never complain. Okay. And this person is a regular thing for them to figure that they could flap in my house and tell me I'm making noise. I'll be hearing the noise that they make. They tear down the damn place below me. They tear it down. Fight all the time. But you do what you want in your house. Like, you know, my son had just born. My son walking now. He's very active. Now, just the other day, well, she messed with us last year. and we wanted to take out the order of protection. But when we came to give her the order of protection, she was nowhere to be found. So now my lady gotta go downtown and get this order of protection because they sent the paper for her last week. So she gotta go down there. Some other stuff she gotta go to for them to come back and deal with her because she just came up here one morning and she wasn't here for about like 9 months or something like that. She left her children and went wherever she went. She came recently, and when she was not here, we didn't have no problems with the children. The children was there, and we didn't have no problems with them. The children are very nice. To me, the children are nice. They are not like their moms. Anyway, she just came back, and the first thing that she did one morning, children's going to school, and one of the drawers can always slide out when he was trying to get the clothes. So the drawer can drop on my lady's foot and a little bit of it. And she flies up here. Oh, what is it that is who you got running back and forth upstairs? Number one,
Who running on top of her head?
yeah, she said who running on top of her head. Now, listen,
Talking to.
I don't know. They said, what? Who you talking to? Because, you don't, number one, you're not supposed to come up here. And you come up here. Now, I think she has a friend that lives upstairs that when that lady above me, she got mad because she had a washing machine and her washing machine kept on leaking. And when we moved here, they told us that we cannot have a washing machine. So I was quite surprised to know that
Mm-hmm.
she has a washing machine, which I didn't care. I just wondered whether I was trying to get a washing machine and
We can't
dryer,
have one.
and we couldn't have one. And then now I have all this water, like from it's almost 5 years since we're here. From the moment we move in here, our bathrooms always flood, toilet always backing up. I mean, one of our bathrooms look like it's a public bathroom, no matter how you clean it. It's always mildew, it's always
Mold.
mold, it's always the ceiling. And one time they had people working here that didn't know what they were doing. So I got two bathrooms in my apartment, two bathrooms, but those ceilings in my bathroom, one is coming down. You could smell all the water. Then my neighbor always used to have problems. She would leave her tub and go out. Her tub would flood with water and overflow me. It's a whole bunch of stuff, and there was a lot of complaints. I guess after a while she get mad because we keep complaining, but I don't understand people. All you don't want me to complain when every time the people got to come fix this thing, they want to know where the water is coming from. We are telling them the water's coming, they seeing it. And it's on and on for 5 years, the same thing coming on. Until now, if I have to show you my bathroom, you ain't gonna believe that's my bathroom. I buy brand new shower curtains, everything, and now we gotta take all that and throw that out because again, same stuff. So the lady, I guess she get mad, and one time that literally had people getting off the couch and jumping down, off the table jumping down. So I went up there and let them know it was
They
making
do
noise.
everything up there.
It was making noise. So she came out and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was asleep. I didn't know." That was the very first time I went up there. I said, "Okay, it's okay. Just the children could play." I will not tell you, do not let your children play. I know we doesn't have houses and we have apartments. Our children got to play. They got to play in their apartment. Some of us don't even want our children to go out. So I understand your child will play in the house. I have nothing wrong with the child playing, but I also believe that children should have supervision. You can't have a child jumping on the point where they bend in the ceiling, you know, the ceiling looked like it wanted to fall in and stuff like that. So okay, second time I went up there again, and her son was like, I don't know if they was doing wrestling or whatever was doing, but he was going on top of the table, whatever, on top of the wash, whatever, and jumped down. And I know he had to be getting up at least 3 feet from where he was or 4 feet from where he was to jump down because he was hitting the boom. I went up there again and I asked her, and she took a while and came. She came out in some type of tiger suit. Uh, and I told her, I said, look, the children again, she got mad and she told them something. And then I noticed that she had kind of quiet down a little bit. And then she started again. Quiet down. So I said, you know what? I'm not going back over there and tell this woman nothing because I already know what it is. There are people who likes you to create something that you could be a pain in the butt. So I don't go up there no more. Up there, like from twice I went there, I don't go there no more. But it be the difference with the noise here is the same thing they do me. Cause I know no child is not up no 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Like you get up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock to run from room to room or to jump up and down. You have an adult in the house. So recently, like I told you, the one downstairs came up, and she was talking to my lady, and my lady slammed the door in her face, and then we were downstairs that day talking to a neighbor. She came out of her apartment to make a big L turn, watching my lady in the face. Like, so I told my lady, I said, listen, I'm tired of it. It's about time you let her have it. But I said, before you do that, make sure she get that order of protection. Make sure she get that because she's getting out of a place. So we called her going upstairs like a couple days ago, going upstairs. She go tell the one upstairs what to do. So Satan, he has his applicants. I mean, you're a grown person. And here you have another grown person that doesn't have a life coming upstairs to tell you what to do. And you're going to follow up with it. So that person could call you and tell you, make a tree and make noise. Stamp on the head. So last night after I was here, and it was like after 12, and I recorded them making the noise. So I said, make the noise a little louder. Go ahead. That's too loud. That's too soft, because I wanted them to jump real loud, so I could have record them. And I was like, go ahead, jump a little louder. That's too soft. Jump louder, louder, louder. You forget you could go on the table and jump down. I kept on saying that because what I want to do is I want to catch them, because it's a difference when a child is walking than when a child is deliberately jumping. So I want the management to hear the jumps, so you cannot tell me your child is playing, because when management hit a boom, and hear that there's no child playing like that. So God is great. Patience is a virtue. These people that walk on the top of your head, making all that noise, it's to bring you out. They want to pull you out. What you need to do is, the times when they're making that noise, you record it. You say a time, they're doing it a day, and you record that. Record them. And if you have management, bring it to management and let management know. Listen, this is what's going on over my head at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, all the time. Now, please, I know that's not children during that time. That's someone deliberately is messing with me. Because, you got rights. You just got to know how to use your rights. That's why I said I'm not going up to her door and telling her why she's making noise. Make noise. I'm going to get evicted. Make noise. Because the proof, that's what I need. I need management to hear you, what you're doing. Now, if this one says I'm making noise, she's going to hear a 2-year-old. My son, she wants my son to float. He mustn't walk, he must float. But they make noise. Everybody make noise. My child must float. But give Jack his jacket. The child walk. The child is 1.5 years. He just started walking. So he's moving around. But he's not jumping. Like he doesn't have, my little son doesn't have the ability to go on the table and jump down. He'll break his legs. The children that are doing that is the children that about, I'll say, 10, 12, and that type of age. So them children are heavy. These are not little children like 2 years old that's playing and probably dropping a toy down or something. That's not that. These children only do that, I think, when they tell them to do it, because there are times they're there and they're quiet. And there are times when all of a sudden, like the phone ring and go ahead, make noise. And I notice that's only when my little son is up, like he's sleeping right now. So as soon as he get up, he will want to play with his little toys, and he will drop. Sometimes he get the iPod, and he'll keep dropping the iPod. The iPod drops from his hand, so that drops on the floor. Okay, this is a small iPod. So she tells this one, hey, they making noise on my head. Make your children stop. But that's how people are. So my brother, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Protect yourself. You know what to say? A psalm a day. Say a psalm a day.
Keep the devil away.
One psalm a day, keep the devil away. And that's what, because people want you to fall in the category in this style, they pardon, so you could pick up their ways. Before, when I never moved here, me and my lady never used to argue or whatever. Now, definitely, every day. And we gotta be mindful, because that negative energy we came and met here. It was, if it's not here, it's here. If it's not here, it's here. If it's not here, it's there. And you got to be, that's why I say the energy could actually cleave onto you. That's why we have to take refuge under the bosom of the Most High and ask the Most High for guidance. And every time you get up, you have to say, Lord, thank you for waking me up. Lord, Father, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because, you know, and not that, sometimes we got to learn to not let people get under our skin. We got to learn that. Not to let people get under our skin. Because that's how people antagonize you to draw you out, and then you end up in trouble and all of that. So, man, don't worry about it, my brother. And I will bust a prayer for you too. Like I tell you, man, we ain't gonna believe in, man. We're not gonna believe in the things that Most High God tells us to stay away from. That's why I'm a lot of us for. Any more questions? So this was for you, all right?
Friend 62 said, bless up.
Bless us, friend 62. I
Eric,
appreciate you.
Eric M said, thank you, Red Star.
Thank you, my brother Eric Ames. Stay how you love the channel, man. Go ahead and watch my new video, my Island Man. Well, I make my own Island Man. You know me, Island Man. Island Man. Yo, go check it out. Like it, smash the like button on it. You know what I mean?
Big tune.
Big tune. They could have done better. I think I'm gonna make another one. I need a mic, guys. I need to get me. You know my thing, man. If y'all know my lifestyle and the what I gotta do, but I'll tuck it in. But in future, things will come where I get set up my mic and get a nice little something and work it, you know. Yeah, I need someone now. I need a person that's loyal. If there's any, I need at least two guys. Two, not guys, two men. When I say two, not guys, guys not two, right? Two men that's into the charismatics, that take it seriously, that could link up. Need a video man, a cameraman. I'm about to purchase a camera. Well, I'm waiting for some here. I'm about to purchase a camera. But I need to set up a little crew, a good crew, a Sparta crew. So anybody that wants to get down with a Sparta crew, yeah, we're gonna do it serious. Make our own thing for next year, you know. The Redshot BlackStar Foundation, Sparta. Redshot BlackStar Sparta Foundation. So, mind, body, and soul self-development. Excuse me. That's what I want to do. So there's a lot of guys here. Y'all could ring me out, call me out. If you want to do some of the select. I don't want much. I just want four people. 4 people. Or if the most I could just get me 2 or 1. I don't want much. I want a person that is selected and elected by the Most High. On behavior, somebody has self-respect, somebody that has etiquette, you know. I don't want a animal come around me. So I want a humble one that is humble and one that's a warrior. You see that? I don't want a wuss. A warrior, but that warrior is diligent and humble. See that? And fear the Most High. Then, of course, we're going to set up something, man. And a lot of brothers strong out there, and we're going to set up something and we can work and build it up. Well, the platform is already built up. Who is this here? I'm 23.
GC?
Yeah, what you say? Yeah, you say.
Redshot, you were right about the vaccine. It's a curse.
My brother, you see the same little old man where them say, oh, Red, shut up your mouth. Red, you don't understand. I don't want to understand. I need to understand. I tell you that already. So now the truth can't jump out of the bag, though. You see I'm right, though. You hear what I was saying before, though. And a lot of people had a lot to say. I'm illiterate. I am this, I am that. Huh? You see a change now? You don't see nothing yet. Go back and watch all of the videos, my old videos when I was talking about it. And nobody they act like, oh, Red is an etiquette. Red ain't got no PhD. Who is Red? That stupid man. that guy with that red beard and that long head, get out of here. We ain't giving him no likes. We not liking his stuff. We want one of them people that want to drop all the stuff. Yeah, but now you're seeing it. Thank you, my brother, for sharing that to let them know that. I appreciate you, my brother.
You got one more time. I got you, T. He said, I'm 23, determined and focused, not really been eating too much because in London, access to fresh exotic fruit is scarce.
Wow.
He also,
So, my youth, you see, I remember London, as a young boy. That was a country I always have some nice red apples and things. Yo. So why is it that all of a sudden, big London, big UK, this queen have ability to get extra amount of food any way that she want? Why is it that the fruits and these things are disappearing? Remember, I made a vlog and told y'all, be mindful, the food is disappearing off the shelves. No greens. Here, is Bill Gates. Bill Gates. And the other one is radishing all the farmers, paying them to mash up them food. A lot of fake food, fake cabbage, fake rice. Will give you cancer. And then a lot of people gonna die more because the hoo-ha-ha, they got different type of hoo-ha-ha, and then some of these things we're gonna be eating and taking gonna help the hoo-ha-ha to unfold to what it's supposed to be. So I don't know. We soon get what? X-Man in the place. X-Man in the place. And before that could happen, Woolipa. Experiment. You can't experiment upon me. Smarter than them. God, the Most High is the one who enlightened me. It's not man. I tell you, don't put your trust in them. They will lie to you, trick you, bamboozle you, and then have that genocide. Got no strings to hold me back. Got no strings to hold my hand. Got no strings to make me walk. Got no strings to make me think. Mustn't them don't make them attach no wire and string in your brain. And then you're like puppet. No, cut your strings out. Bust all chains and shackles. Break all chains and shackles. That's why I said it in the first video from gone by. I am what I am. I am that is that word that will always gonna be what it is. I am that. And to free yourself from all chains and shackles. Free yourself from the prophecy. You will see now, day by day, I will grow. Yeah, I was moving a little fast and they said, oh, BlackStar, what you do? Redshot, you're moving too fast, man. We're going to hold it down a little bit, man. We can't allow you to come out so fast. And I thought you was a guy for us when you first come out, but we get, no, BlackStar. We're going to hold it on the air. We really thought you came out to represent us. But it's God you want to talk about. That's what you want to do, BlackStar. You want to talk about God? No. I say yes. I will never stop. So yes, my people. What's the next question?
Tony Red 718 said that's dope.
It is, my brother. Thank you, Tony Red. I appreciate y'all. See, the last time I said something, because I had 44,000 people, 1K or 100, and if every of my subscribers would send me $1, that would be good. They try to flag my stuff and say, first they say they want half. When I ask them, why you want half from my own top off of my head? They try to flag my thing. And recently they take out the stuff off of it because I said that. So they have a high for me. That's what it is. So anyway, people.
Wait, Scoop from the 7 want to know any new cooking videos for the holidays.
Yeah, man. You see, I can tell you, people want me to cook chicken and fish and all kind of thing for them. They want to see. But people are so corrupt, so narrow-minded. As I start to cook something, the first thing is, oh, Red, I thought you was vegan. Oh, Red, I thought you was a pescatarian. Oh, and though I am telling them, people are ordering the food. My children eat certain food.
You're a chef.
I am a chef. I used to work on a cruise ship, and that's what I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
But they're so narrow-minded, man. As long as they see, so, oh, Red, oh, yeah. I said, but listen, man, I could cook it, but I don't have to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
If people are wanting it, and if I was a chef, that's what I was doing. So, you don't want me to cook some chicken because I say I don't eat chicken. Why I can't cook chicken? Why I can't cook? You know, sometimes my children tell me they want breakfast. I make breakfast for them. What's wrong with that? But it's the way of thinking. The way of their thinking ability. Their thinking ability. Yes, sir. What else?
Labo said one love.
Blessed Labo. Yo, blessed 100. Thank you. I appreciate you, Labo. Yeah, people mentally say, the thing you see, I know, you know what I've been doing because I am blessed by the Most High. And even though I was watching my videos, they are good videos. I have 44,000 people. But if I have 44,000 people, why when I put over the video them, they're not getting the likes and them something there? I know something wrong. Because the 44,000 people are there. They're there. But I'm just patiently waiting, you know. But they can't stop me, because I will always do my vlogs, I will always do my thing, and, you know, I give thanks. I go back and watch some of my videos, and I see them making good numbers. Videos from last year, they stand to go up. But I ain't getting no money for that. I know how they do them thing. They wait after I put out my video, and then way after that, the video then go up. And even when they send the money there for me, what do you call it, the absent money. I don't even think I'm getting that because I checked last month and month of people were blessed I man. And when that money comes, that never worked to what? Huh?
That's the money with on the live.
Yeah.
Okay.
The money on the live there. When I check it out and see all people who send out that thing for me and bless me. And when I watch, when they send out my money for me, that didn't match that. So I want that the people them send, if you are sending me any money, just send it to my cash app, man. $Redshot BlackStar. You see, because these people don't like me. And I have a feeling they're scamming me because I kick back and see people donating. I'm sending $10, 5, 20, you know, and I watch it. And then I see where they send for me. And that's impossible, but I'm not going to argue with them about that. I'm not going to make no noise about no money thing because I'm not bigger than money. And I am not just here for money. Because the time will come, my money and my thing I'm going to make again, like I said, going to be stronger than what you two could give me. And I will be able to have money to take care of the poor and fly to different countries and make vlogs. I am different places and doing stuff like that. So, of course, I don't worry about that. But I know they're doing it dirty. And it's not only me they're doing dirty. There's a lot of other people they're doing dirty. What happened? I'm going to do it. There's mommy coming. There's a lot of other people that they are doing dirty too. So that's how they want to run the thing. That's their business, you know. That's their organization and them feed them thing, you know. Them could do what they want to do. They know who to make eat food and who they don't want to make eat food. Check this Instagram DM. Mr. Queen. Yeah. It's moved so fast. Oh yeah. Mm. Somebody want me to check some hold on there. Yo people, when you're done with and the BlackStar, go ahead and smash the like button on this here people. Smash the like button on this. Smash the like button on this video and share it. I think somebody DMs from Queens
Oh, he said That's T. You said check the Instagram DM for my, okay.
Alright. I couldn't see that. Alright. Where from Queens?
Yeah. You want to know if we ship? Yeah, we ship.
We ship, my brother. Cause the life in the buckle, I stay with them. This week here, I did a couple of them. I have them in the fridge and they sold. And yeah, but I got them in there. As a matter of fact, pass one for me, frozen and nice. So we do ship, my brother. We do ship, and I tell you, all who that purchase. Yeah, man. They ain't evil, yes. Them are them. See the. Them children are evil children, Rasta. That's what they upbring. That's what they grow. That's the type of energy. Nobody don't have time to enlighten the children anymore. They don't have no time to teach them children good anymore. It's pure evil. That's why the youth them grow evil. And that's why the youth them are doing evil things. Because their mother is evil, their father is evil. No one is teaching them any form of etiquette and teaching them any form of manners.
No guidance.
No guidance, nothing. So they're running for themselves. They're starting to be responsible for themselves now. So as you step to them, they're ready to take you on. As you step to them, they're ready to take you on. That's the thing. Put on the socks, and the boy don't have the socks in their foot. Yeah, man, goss up. Not in there, where you go? You know who is up? Zephaniah. Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them. Yo, Zephaniah blessing them. Zephaniah is up and he's coming straight. I'm making Zephaniah own channel for him. People go ahead and subscribe to Zephaniah's channel. Zephaniah, yeah man. All of me youth them, I turn them into YouTuber. Zephaniah, people love him for like a baby. Then love him style. Him just different. Get me what? Tea and couldn't see that. See. And don't forget your t-shirts. Do not forget your t-shirts and your long sleeves. Something about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scoop.
Don't go up there, my own.
He said, have you heard about the sacrifice at the Astroland concert? He talking about the concert they had last weekend, I think. Travis Scott concert when how 20 some people died. A lot of people got hurt.
Yo, big man, I didn't hear about it. Cause
I'll show you the video after.
Right now I don't even listen to television. Not even the news. Sometimes I rather take in world news, BBC. World news. I like world news. But lately I've been not even messing around with the news. Because I tell you a whole bunch of lies. I confuse you. But yes, these sacrifications have to take place because like I tell you, the portals are opening and it's blood and more blood and more blood. It's vampirism style. And they are sucking the blood out of people. No, they ain't gonna suck no more. They're just gonna drink like wine. That is the next ability. I tell you a long time, see? Boom bang. Show that beautiful. And this is a grape blast moss. Grape blast moss. That have a strawberry blast. It's a grape blast. I want it frozen nice, but one of that is life. See? One of that is energy. One of that is vital. All of the cells in your body. Them happy. Yes, sir. All of the cells in your body. When you drink, taste life, taste life, taste life, Mr. Yes, now back up. Taste life, taste life, taste life, Mr. E now back up. Taste life, taste life, taste life, Mr. Yes, in the back up. Who does that? Redshot does that. Nobody else don't do that. But who does that? Redshot BlackStar does that. Nobody else don't do that. Yo, what you do? You put life in the back up? What you do? You put life in the back up? You allow them to taste life. In the back of true. Yes, sir. My son coming and Kevin Star. He love to sing. When you hear a sound, if I start to sing, he fly, here he comes. Oh boy, here he comes. Here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You wipe your face. As I started singing, here you go. What's that, Mom? You drink it, Baba? Just have milk all over your mouth, man. Go on. So say good morning. All right. Say good morning. You're too tired. Let me fix up your
Say hi.
Say good morning. Yes. Tell him they gotta check your channel out. This is Zephaniah. And he gonna have his own little channel. Tell him we bless. 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 You see, he love to dance. Tell him we bless. Tell him we bless. Tell him we bless. Tell him we bless. Yeah, Judge, I picked it. Yes, I say Zephaniah. Just wake up. So yes, people, I give you what? An hour, almost 2 hours. My God. I appreciate you all this morning. Thank you all very much. Today was the Psalms 27. I have any more comments in it? Today was the Psalms 27. Excellent Psalm. One of the most powerful Psalms is Psalms 191. Psalms 119. Sorry. Psalms 119. I love the Psalms. Another Psalms is Psalms 65. Psalms 33. I mean, I love all of the Psalms, man. Purity and strength and guidance and protection. Now, I get it in Psalms. I love it. Anytime I'm stressed out, there are 2 books I love in the Bible. Not just 2 books, actually 4 books. I love Revelation. I love the book of Psalms. I love the book of Proverbs because it helps to obtain great wisdom, great knowledge. And I love the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah it's most pastors don't really read about it, but we're gonna talk about it in the next live. So right about now, I appreciate all those that were here on this live here. I gotta say, Lord Father, if I have said anything to the people on this platform, those that could hear me all over the world, if I have said anything that's corrupt and misleading, Lord Father, I ask, please jack me up. But if what I say and what I bring, it is of your will, and it is you who is greater with indeed that allow these things to come out of thy heart, then bless the people and bless me, and let we all stay as one under the banner of the Most High. Let us all glorify his name every day and always. Amen. Peace. Shalom. We out. Most High warrior them. Don't forget, we are warriors of the Most High. I'm a Gideon warrior. You don't know. Children of the Anunnakis. See? Bless.